Man, what the... Man, what is up there, guys? This is Cobb. We got a game here, submitted here from good old Phoenix Flight, and what is going on in this opening round? I don't even have time to compose myself before having to start this insane matchup cast that promises to showcase some incredible stuff, but what is this, dude? The Chaffless opener coming out from Phoenix Flight. He's playing some Rhino Specialist with a triple Arclight Sledgy into Marksman opener. Just putting a lot of faith and trust in these Arclights to take care of all of the chaff and not get sniped down, I guess. You know what? It's so mental, it might actually just work out from here in this early stage. And dude, I've been promised 4 copies of intensive training in this game, dude. And what's crazy is that, dude, it's almost like Phoenix knows what's going to happen in this game. Because we've got some Arclights here that can tech into Elite Marksman, and I'm guessing his Marksman can also tech into Elite Marksman too. So 2 unit types that are going to scale extremely, extremely well with levels. Would you know it? There's the first intensive training coming down already. Just to double check, the Marksmen do have access to Elite Marksman. And so, my god, dudes, let's just see what we got in store for us here, man. I know for a fact that this is like a super, super long game. From just scouting out the replay a little bit before going ahead and running it. And we do go ahead and invest into a whole bunch of our backline chaff here and now, which, oi, at least we're getting on top of that. Meanwhile, look at what Red's doing, dude. Red over here, who is playing what? Fortified Specialist? Just investing in yet more chaff. Super, super heavy on the chaff front. Increasingly asking more and more of just our 3 Arclights over here now. And we're just a little bit behind in chaff production ourselves here. Let's see if we can stabilize things and catch things up just a little bit. I'm going to speed things up just a bit through the round to come as well. Our marksmen are actually getting to connect on very, very solid targets before the final fangs get to come in and arrive. So the marksmen just going to farm a decent amount of XP in this first round. I would say that we probably should have used our intensive training right away last round. Even if you've got nothing, even if you don't have enough money to upgrade something right away, you should generally just upgrade a unit anyway with intensive training, especially if it's a unit that's not likely to get... Oh my god, hang on. Especially if it's a unit that's not likely to farm a level up in the next round. Did we just get quick cooldown? We did. Decreases the cooldown of all battlefield powers by 1 round. For some reason it's got an S on the end of rounds. Okay, don't question it. That means a 0 round cooldown intensive training. I mean, I guess technically 1 round cooldown, right? Basically, we can use it every single round. We've already pumped up a rank 3 marksman right away. Which is stupid as hell. So, okay, man. The 1 round cooldown intensive training. And we got to be clicking that sucker every single time that skill appears for the rest of the game now. Just for clarity, by the way, Coralar here went into additional deployment instead. So our opponent did not go for the quick cooldown action, man. An act he may regret as this game unfolds, man. Who knows, right? I actually don't know who wins this game, to be fair. Okay. Marksman are now at a position over here already. This level 3 Marksman already just one-tapping sledgehammers, having a good old time. Likewise, blue Marksman on this one side. Bam. Down he goes. Very lovely. We've got a free level here on this. It's just going to be an operation in how high of a level can we actually pump these guys up now. That's it, right? Oh, the Rhino also comes down this round too, so that's something else to consider. Fire Badge is looking pretty good. I was more thinking for Phoenix Flight, but I mean, it's probably good for Red as well. Phoenix Flights are just safe to go. Could go Farseer with... I don't know. I mean, anything really. We could go for like the plus range, the scanning radar. We could also go for Missile Interceptor if we need that later on in the game. I don't know, man. Farseer is a fine, versatile unit to go. It looks like Phoenix is going to trust in his Arclights for all of his chaff clearing needs. I think it'd be pretty wise to grab a range on the Arclights here. For me, I think I'd probably get range on the Arclights and then get like some fangs here and some fangs here. Just for like very, very late arrival, like 4th wave chaff kind of deal. To just kind of file in behind the Arclights and the Marksman and just buy us that little bit of extra time. Would be my play. As it stands right now, it's actually Red that is going super, super heavy into the chaff with just a crap load of backline crawlers at this stage. Already got basically his 3 very, very solid wide waves of chaff already set up, so he's ahead of us on that front. That said, the Farseers will also help to clear out the chaff as well, as we do go for a double Farseer pickup here on the back line, which I think is also fine. Ooh, let's see where these fangs go. Ooh, so we're going to have a wave 1 consisting of fangs. That's fair enough. I think that's fair. That's totally fine. All of these crawlers are actually going to go towards one pack of fangs here now. They're all just going to run into the range of this one acolyte. It's a lot of crawlers for one acolyte to kill off, man. I really would like to see range go to the acolytes sooner rather than later. Okay. I'll play this along in double speed-ish. It'll be the last round that I play in double speed. I just like to speed on through the early rounds a little bit. See what impact the Rhino can get done this round. If it can bring down the marksman on the back, that's actually a pretty big deal. Looks like it is probably going to get that job done. Oh, it's just a random crawler towards the tanks. Okay. Well, it sucks for the Rhino a little, but you know what? The Rhino, I imagine, is going to get sold pretty soon. It doesn't really seem to be part of the plan. Seeing as though we're going for a more, like, levels into our Arclights and our Marksmen. Look more of like a sniper style unit composition, where the Rhino's more often than not going to end up very, very isolated and just sort of running in by itself. It's probably going to get sold off, I'd imagine. Maybe even this next round. Okay. Could we possibly go another intensive training? Who knows? Oh my god, there it is. Okay, lovely. So now we have double intensive training on just no cooldown. We are actually going to sell off the Rhino right now. Okay. What are we leveling over here, man? What are we leveling over here? Look at Corolla trying to keep up with his marksman levels over here, dude. Level 4 marksman. Cool story, dude. Cool story, dude. I imagine we're going to pump the levels probably into this marksman over here now. Just to catch him up a little bit. Oh, we're not. We're going to put them into the Acolytes first. Okay, well, I definitely like to see Acolyte range this round then. Elite Marksman. Okay, I mean, that works too. So we've got Elite Marksman and range into the Archies. It's fine. I quite like that. We've got 200 supply to spend now. Okay, we just go for extra fangs. Okay, now we're going to go for the staggered fangs behind the towers. Lovely. Delicious. Succulent. I would have done things in a slightly different order, but honestly, we're on the same wavelength. Phoenix, man. As we always are, to be honest. I feel like whenever I watch your replays, I'm like, yeah, that's what I do too, man. I like your thinking, you know? Okay, let's speed things along just a little. Both players have spent everything, so we might as well. Okay, just noticing right now as well, Red, Mad Lad, also double invested in tech. Quick reload coming out on a whole bunch of marksmen as well as range. And so those marksmen are going to act just like almost pseudo chaff clear. It's like semi-chaff clear at this stage. And we only still have the 3 Acolytes to deal with all of this chaff now. I fear we're going to be losing the chaff battle a little bit too fast for us to really do anything. Currently our Farsi is actually tanking shots on either side. Thankfully this level 3 sucker over here is going to tank a lot of shots. Hopefully we can drive forward just a little bit further and tank shots from this guy as well. And then protect our big boy here. Looks like that's exactly what's going to happen, which is great. And it needs to be great, because never mind, this Acolyte is actually just going to win everything on the left. Wow, dude. Okay. That level 5 Acolyte is not playing games. Okay, man. We get levels on so much stuff as well. So much stuff. So surely we've got to, like, elite recruit here and mass recruit and just get a lot of guys on the field. Lot more Acolytes, lot more marksmen. That kind of thing. We're just tunneling the levels. Look at these mass recruits. Sorry, this intensive training spam, dude. Oh my god. Acolyte's already at a level 8. That's incredible. We have levels over here and here. Also, we're going to go ahead and pump those in. Dudes, I'm liking how this is shaping up, man. Stormcallers? Who put those there, man? No, dude. I was deeply expecting elite recruitment and mass recruitment and just, like, I don't know, like Acolyte here, here, and maybe one over here or something, you know? And just really spam them out there quite a bit. Because, I mean, we kind of committed at this point, you know? Range on the max. We still only have 2 marksman units on the field even, you know? Ooh. So maybe, like, it would have been, like, Acolyte here, then another marksman. Somewhere close. Because I don't know, man. We are going very, very tall with this army build, man. I give you that much, man. Meanwhile, Corolla the Red has gone into his Vulcan. He's already kind of winning the chaff battle quite nicely, Red, to be honest. I'm not sure how necessary the Vulcan is, to be fair. I almost feel like he might be better off just building like a crap load of fortresses or something instead of the Vulcan, you know? fortresses and then barriers and just build as much health as he can on red side of the map. Yeah, just like really slam the brakes on how quickly we're able to clear the board here, but okay, man. That's it. The Marksman and the Acolytes are still able to make short-ish work of the Vulcan, which is tight. The rate of fire on these Marksmen is becoming a little bit of a problem. They're looking pretty threatening on this left side. Oh my god, look at how tanky this Acolyte is, dude. This rank 8 Aki, dude. Oh my god. What the hell? I almost choked. It surprised me that much. Okay. Brings down building. I don't think I can do this though, surely. Okay, finally will go down. What the hell, man? Absolute raid boss. God, excuse me while I cough up a lung. Okay. Wasps come out. I don't mind Wasps for either player, to be honest. We do have aerial specialization available as well on Phoenix's Wasps. I think it's a pretty fair bet to just buy them and pick up aerial special, to be honest. I think that'd actually be fine. It's quite likely that your opponent comes out with air units this round as well. Particularly the Wasps. So, I don't know, maybe that's just me being crazy as hell, but I like to try and make that call sometimes. It's really, really cool when it works. Bit of a whiff when it doesn't, but, you know, it's quite inexpensive. 200 supply to buy aerial special right away. Oh my god, dude. Look at the levels of these guys. So this Acolyte is already max level, by the way. The Marksman rank 4. Electromag Stormies coming out. Well, I'm not sure how I feel about that, man. What are those for, you know? Are they just for the enemy Marksman? I mean, they do fine into the Fangs as well, I suppose. Yeah, they do fine into the Fangs, I suppose. So they will help with chaff clear a little bit. Actually, a lot of Wasps coming out from our opponent. So Phoenix about to get a little bit of a shock here when he sees that many Wasps come down. This might actually be the first round that we lose. Quite convincingly, just based on how many Wasps there are. I don't really see how we're going to kill off this many. With just really our Wasps in a couple of... Unless the Fascias really come up huge, of course. That's the exception, to be fair. Let's see, man. Okay. Our chaff is about to get heavily, heavily toasted on that right side. Is what it is. And now it's up to the Fascias to get all of these Wasps dead. Can they make that happen in time? Ugh. I don't know, man. We've run out of Fangs very, very quickly. Just a couple of little pockets here and here left alive on our side of the map to deal with the absolute Marksman flood coming out. Ooh, our opponent does not have elite Marksman checked into his Marksman units, so that does mean that, yeah, I especially think that these Stormcallers are probably not completely necessary, even though somehow we're just winning this round here, by the way. Our Marksman will always have range superiority over his. So I think if we just focus on killing chaff, we should be fine here. So honestly, just like more Acolyte spam, maybe even Vulcans of our own, I think will probably be the play that I would go for. Intensive training number 3, boys. Oh god. Okay, man. Alright, there it is. So where's these triple upgrades gonna go? We've already got levels that we can kind of pump in here and here anyway. We still only have 2 Marksmen, by the way. That's kind of crazy. There goes the elite Marksman. Okay. Okay, it's this guy. This guy's getting it, man. Look at this dude, man. Absolute Master Chief over here. Just went from like rank 4 to 8 in a single round, because he already had a level when the deployment phase started. We got a range on the Stormies. It's also pretty tight, enhanced range here. It's just a little bit of a shame, though, to have so much money spent in tech for elite Marksman and range enhancement, but then only have 1 Marksman on the field. Sorry, 2 Marksmen on the field. That's a bit crazy. That's a bit nutty, man. No matter how high level they are, it kind of feels like they're worth more units if you're going to invest that much money into them, you know? In terms of tech. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit quick deploy. There's some crawler spread action here, whose only job it is to distract our Stormcallers for a little while. They will do a pretty good job of that. Look at the crawler spread here, man. Yeah, some Vulcan action would really benefit us quite a bit in this kind of scenario. But here we go, man. The Acolytes still looking at very, very saucy. Dude, look at this Acolyte. This Acolyte is like matching the range of the Stormcallers. Effectively. Like, the Stormcallers still have way more range, of course. But the Acolyte just being in among them because the units are advancing at such a speed that the Acolyte just never has to move. Oh my god. Okay, man. Alright, alright, alright. Finally, this is what I thought that last round would go like. Just too much chaff, too many wasps. Just breaking upon us. Yeah. Just a bit too much chaff, man. Do you have anti-air tech available on those Akis? I could deal with the wasps pretty good. Laser sights, yes. Both players know what's up, man. I love it. Okay. Oh, do you not have anti-air available on the Akis? Okay. So we're gonna go for the Stangs. That's fair. Laser sights. Shooty aerial special. Hang on. We're gonna tunnel all of the upgrades into these guys now. Wow, dude. Phoenix, you're a madman. You are an absolute madman. Can I just say? Just drop some casual rank 5 Mustangs in one stinking round. What is this, dude? Oh, we still had enough money to go ahead and buy up another pack. Okay, I was gonna say, like, generally, you're gonna see people buy, like, the Mustangs, get range, and then buy, like, 2 or 3 packs of Mustangs. Seldom will you see 2 techs come out on just a couple packs of Stangs like this, you know? But, you know what? Maybe with the intensive training, it's actually worth it. I think I would have liked to have seen the levels spread out a little bit between the 2 packs of Stangs, but that's fine either way. Okay, man. So the Stang's gonna absolutely mutilate, conflagrate. Some might even say defibrillate. No one ever says that. These wasps, dude. Blue Stang's taking care of the right side flank as well. We've got some higher level wasps coming in here, though. They're taking a little while to get dead, man. The wasps are getting dangerously close, but they are just about going to be able to get the job done. Tight, lovely, saucy. Vulcan is also about to fall to just deluges of missiles coming in, and hopefully this Marksman is able to actually shoot at the Vulcan sometime soon. Looks like it will in just a moment. So the Vulcan's fate is basically sealed. That said, do we have enough Stangs here to buy us time? Against quick reload Marksman, I'm not sure that we do. Oh my god, we just about do. Okay. To win the little sniper battle right at the end, that is. Lovely. Okay, man, to be fair, you know what, man, the Stormcallers, I wrote them off. I talked smack about them a little bit at the start. Stormcallers are never a bad idea. Who am I fooling, man? Coming up with all this nonsense about, oh, you shouldn't buy Stormcallers. What even am I, man? Am I a Mechabellum player or not? Of course you buy bloody Stormcallers. Okay, Sabertooths are a damn... Ooh, Red gets the option of a War Factory. Yeah, he's going to missile defense super quick. There it is. We're going to start to sell off the Sabertooths that we just picked up on Blue's side. But we've got to know that some missile defense is about to come out here. Given that Sabertooths and War Factories were both an option. We can't be relying so much on the Stormcallers anymore. We're just pumping all the levels into these Stangs. We bought these Stangs last round. They're rank 9. What the fuck? Dude. Okay, man. They're actually max. We got some max level Stangs that we purchased last round. I just want to be clear about that. Okay. Dude, this is cool, man. I do like this. I do like this a lot. I still feel like we need more... oh my god, we just last minute bought a couple Fascias as well. Did we not position these guys correctly or what? Did we just panic buy those? I really wasn't paying enough attention at the end. I was just laughing at the Stangs too hard. Oh my god. So, okay, these Fascias are going to push quite far in. They will die long before the Stangs. As a result, not super safe. Fasties is still doing a pretty good job for us, helping to take down the Stangs, just turning the just raining wasps. Excuse me. You're doing a pretty good job of taking down the wasps. Covering the battlefields in those nerds. That said, Stormcallers, not really doing a whole lot of anything. The anti-air missiles are going to start to run out of juice just about now on the factories, but you really need both packs of Stormies to be shooting at these guys in order to stand a chance of kind of breaking through and disabling those. You know what? Some of those missiles might have landed. It doesn't matter, man. The marksmen, bam, they're going to be able to take those nerds out. Oh, God, look at how many chaff are left alive, though, dude. That's the power, man, of the missile defense right there. With all these fangs left alive, Stormcaller's not able to take care of them. Our marksmen not able to effectively clear up the snipers on the back line for red. Okay, man. Well, we have a couple of options now. Oh my god, another intensive training, dude. Where's this gonna go now? Are we just gonna max these guys? Ooh. The marksman is still ready to level. Gonna borrow money, range, we're gonna blah blah blah, okay, plus move speed. We're just pushing all the buttons right now. I was gonna say we could hit launcher overload on the Stormcallers, and they would be a little bit more effective at killing the chaff off. Looks like we're just gonna go pretty heavy into the Stangs. Think is fine. I'd be a little bit worried. Okay, all the upgrades are gonna go into the Stangs then, I guess. Yep. I'd be a little bit worried about the fact that the Stangs are all going to get pulled in towards these middle crawlers right here. These middle crawlers from red are basically aggroing all of our backline units over here. I'd be a bit happy to see these Stangs placed like here in front of the Wasps, so that like the Wasps, they would split in two, and we get some of the Stangs taking care of the flanks. And same thing over here as well. Have the Stangs here instead of here. But, okay, man. It's all good either way. The Stangs are going to stay a little bit clumped up in the middle. Hopefully it doesn't punish us too hard. Okay, man. Dude, what level did we get these guys to? Rank 6 Stangs. Come out that we just purchased this round, by the way. We just bought some rank 6 Stangs this very round. It's just incredible. As such, the Wasps aren't going to get anywhere close. Look at all the late arrival fangs off from our opponent, boys. Ooh, we're going to have enough Stangs left alive to actually take care of all of these suckers at the end. Else our marksman boys, of which there are still only 2 marksmen, by the way. I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble connecting on these marksmen all up at the back. It looks like it's happening just about now. The trades are going down. Stangs versus Fangs. They will win that trade pretty effectively, but the marksmen are also starting to clear up the Stangs pretty quickly. It's going to be a little bit of a tight finisher over here. We finally exhausted the anti-missile tech on the War Factory here as well. We're going to start losing our marksman on this right side as he drops. What have we really got left, meant to win the sniper battle against all of these nerds? We are going to bring down the War Factory, so that reduces our damage taken by quite a bit. And now it's just marksman versus everybody. This guy will have range superiority over all of these nerds, but there are still some little geeks, some little freaks on leashes coming in here, just distracting the hell out of that marksman, and as such, he's going to take a little tumble off the cliff. There it is, man. Ooh. Okay, things are getting a little bit sketchy now. It's remarkable that this is going to around 12 and nobody's actually taken the win yet, but... Okay. Electro Mag. We're just going to drop the nuts right here. Yeah, I think I'd do that too. Just crack those barriers. Okay. Now we're going to recruit just more Stangs. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. What level are the marksman? Oh, the marksman is rank 9 over here now. I missed those upgrades, man. What about this guy? This guy's still rank 5. We need more, man. We need more. Barriers on the Fangs is very, very good as well. Very nice. It'll slow down the marksman by quite a lot on our opponent's side of the map, which is great. We're going to borrow money for what? Oh, just barriers? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, man. And we're going to sell something just so that we can use intensive training, right? Oh, we rank it up these guys. Okay, yeah. So now we've got some Stangs on the flanks as well. Yeah, this is why I was saying that these Stangs here should really be positioned in front of the Wasps, you know, but looks like we've taken care of either flank now as well. This is going to help so much for bringing down the Wasps that are on our flanks. And let's do this, man. Let's see how this final round culminates. Ooh, all of the Stangs at the back here are very, very slow. Speed reduced by the oil. Hopefully we don't lose too many nerds on the front line before they get there to take care of all of the Wasps. And right now it is, frankly, raining Wasp as the Stangs do get to go. In fact, almost all the Wasps are just gone already. They've been absolutely shredded. And so these Mustangs now are basically enhanced chaff. Just to help protect our backline over here, dude. A lot of War Factories to bring down. It's going to all be up to our marksman to get the job done. We have Lash with the marksman over here. Very, very tight. Oh my god, man. Multiple going up in smoke all at the same time. We might have just about done it, you know, man. There's enough Stangs left here in the middle that surely any Fangs that are late arrival in amongst the smoke and debris here are going to go down very, very quickly indeed. And now it's just the Stormcallers and now a couple of absolute Giga Chad, just Master Chief Marksmen are going to be able to get the job done against these freaks, dude. Against these nerds. Oh, yo. That should be it, right? 700 health. Corolla. Off he goes, man. Hey, what's up, Corolla, if you're watching, by the way. I saw you also replied alongside Phoenix Flight in the Mechabellum Discord as well. What a game, dude. Oh, my God. I tell you what, I would have loved to have seen just like 2 or 3 more marksmen. Maybe 2 or 3 more Akis. I would have been even happier. But you know what? I can't exactly complain, right? 0-10 cooldown, 4 intensive trainings. This Mustang drop was the funniest thing I've seen in a while. Buy Mustangs one round, they're max level the next round. That is incredible, dude. What a game, man. And hey, hope you all enjoyed it as well. So for now, I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you have a crazy replay of your own, pulling off some absolute shenanigans like Mr. Phoenix Flight did in this one, then make sure to submit it in the official Mechabellum Discord in the Share Your Replay channel, which, as always, is linked down below in the pinned comment and in the video description. All right. Cheers again, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. And then I'll catch all of you all just a tad bit later, man.